Team Stack. My name is Luis, and today let's talk about hibernate-reactive API. Okay, for that, I create a new model here. Okay, inside this project, is inside my GitHub, and use the Hibernate documentation. Okay, so basically the idea for this video is present to you the Hibernate reactive and how to make queries using the Hibernate. Okay, queries or insert and delete based on the Hibernate repository. To do that, inside this project, inside my GitHub, I have this Hibernate reactive model, and here I put some reference and how to getting started using the Hibernate. The first thing, the assumption, I'm using PostgreSQL to this session, right? If I want, I can change to CockroachDB or MySQL, whatever. Okay, but for this video, I use Postgre. So let's start the Postgre. I'm using Brew for that. So let's start Postgres here. This is pretty straightforward. It's so good. Let's see. The things are going, and for a time, wait for some more moments. I should put here. Yes, now I think it's better. It's not the camera I'm using the webcam to record myself, but okay, no problem at all. Well, it's take more time than I expected. The camera is active, so now the service is right. Okay, is running. So once you have the service running, okay, you can run the completion stage and Mutiny stage. And what is the difference between them? The first one, as I said here, is native SQL, and another one using the session. And beyond on that, Mutiny, for instance, is like me, it's sometimes lazy. On the other hand, you have the completion stage is eager, and depending on your use case, you need to use the eager and lazy. But for functional programming, the lazy is the best approach, because you don't need to provide some resource on before. You need to wait for subscription and wait for clients. But this what kind of approach I need to pick is set it here. Let's open is the session 1.3.7 and chain reactive operation and the difference between them. Okay, this is a little bit different from Webflux, from Spring, because Spring has encapsulated the other things for you, right? But Hibernate is working right now using the reactive API, and for sure you'll be great. Okay, so let's back to the IntelliJ to run the first one. The first one should be the Mutiny, or what you prefer. Okay, let's run the Mutiny, but I forgot something. You need to import some dependence, and also put here the provider should be a reactive persistent provider. This is here, if you can check here the prerequisites, the dependence, and so on. You can review this page, this documentation, and do by yourself. But if you want to just to download the project and so on, you can use this. My model is inside my GitHub. And then let's run, and while it's running, let's see here what is happen. Okay, the first step here is create a session, a factory. Okay, this connection to because now I'm using the percent name. I'm not sending nothing by command line. Okay, so for instance, we have here the PostgreSQL example. Okay, that's fine. And then the data is equal to the Hibernate project, right? And then here we starting using the API properly. And then this is a stated session, transaction, and insert all the things. Okay. On the other hand, if using the completion stage, we don't have the insert all. We have only insert. Some small difference between the API, but the API is really straightforward, right? And then here I put some waiting list, make the query, wait for 5 seconds, and then print the author name, and then the queries and so on. Let's put here, and now the application is starting. It's a little bit slower because I'm on the screen. The antivirus is working. I need to buy, maybe not. Is working well. Let's stop here because about scan, show activity. Okay, no problem at all. It's happy. Okay, so right now is based on log. It's creating the table. It's creating all the reference, and then in the end you can see here the books, the author, and bring by optional, and so on. It's a pretty straightforward example. It's not too complex as Webflux has, and you have the interface and extend the interface. You have all the things to you, right? But it's a starting from Hibernate to use. The stage should be the same thing as I said before. Has few points of difference, like in session.insert and session.insert all for the Mutiny, right? I hope you enjoy. It is just an example for Hibernate, picked from the Hibernate site. And for the next video, I bring to you the Quarkus using the reactive programming using the Quarkus, because Quarkus has encapsulated in your API using the Mutiny as well as this is site here. Okay, and this is important for us as developer know the benefits of encapsulating, of define a really good contractive, because when you see the contract, let's say defining a JPA entity, and then all the methods like find, insert, delete, and so on is already defined, is really cool, instead of, let's say, back to the, let's say, native query, because sometimes it's a little bit difficult for us use this one. Okay, because for complex queries, I agree, sometimes it's good, but you don't want to write select to bring all the attributes for us. You need to provide the API, and the API should be able to bring the data for us, and so on. Okay, but the point of this video is just to show the Hibernate API, because it has been released a few weeks ago, and continue with the reactive programming and show to you the flavors of reactive programming. Okay, so have a great day, great weekend, and see you on my next video here in this channel. Bye bye.